Hello, folks. Today is going to be a Enoch Calendar 101 kind of a class or teaching. I'm going to start off with the Enoch scripture in the red, 46, and that's going to depend on what version of Enoch you have on where you find that at in your version. All right, the course of the moon's path to the righteous is light, but to sinners it is darkness, in the name of the Lord of spirits, who created a division between light and darkness. And then I say, in parentheses, pray for understanding. That's a serious scripture there. The course of the moon's path to the righteous is light, but to sinners it is darkness. Wow. So that tells you that we need to know the course of the moon's path. And when I say that, I don't mean moon worship, or that we're moon followers. I'm just saying that with the sun and the moon, and then the four stars that represent the four appointed days of separation, that's your equinoxes and your solstice, we can find his true days. What we're looking for is his first day of creation, 1 through 6, and then of course the 7th is being the Sabbath. But we want that. So when we keep our feast and our Passover, our new moon festivals, all that, it has to be on his 364-day calendar according to his months, his days. All right? Okay. So let's start with the first day of all 12 months. We'll have a gate change with the sun and a new moon. All right? And I'm going to trying to go fast so it doesn't end up being super long. All right, this video. Okay, so let's go with 13 here. All the time that the moon is in progress with its light, it is poured into it in the presence of the sun until its light is in 14 days completed in heaven, and sometimes that can be 15, depends on if it's a 29 or 30-day month, all right? And when it is wholly extinguished, its light is consumed in heaven, and on the first day, it is called the new moon, for on that day, light is received into it. So there's some teachings that teach you that when you see new moon, it means month, which also kind of be like on the new moon of the new month of the 7th month. That wouldn't even make sense. If it says the new moon of whatever month, that's what it means. All right. So it is called the new moon, for on that day light is received into it. All right. So a full moon becomes full when it becomes precisely completed on the day that the sun descends into the west, while the moon ascends at the night from the east, and then it shines all night. I'm going to try to shorten this up here for you. And then we have this scripture here, where light comes into the moon. There again, it decreases until all its light is extinguished and the days of the moon pass away. Then its orb remains solitary without light. All right, so moon days per month. All right, we'll have 3 months. It affects in 30 days each month its period, and during 3 more months it affects it in 29 days. Okay, and then again we'll have 3 months it appears 30 days each, and during 3 more months it appears 29. So it's 30 30 30 29 29 29 30 30 30 and so on. So it goes like that. All right. Okay, so this is what it would look like, the 364-day calendar, or its days and the sun and the moons in a non-calendar form, all right? So, and we go sundown to sundown. I don't know if you use the sunset or the time on that or last light, but anyway, it's going to be an evening at eventide, all right? So, all right, so here we go. Let's do month 1. Okay, month 1, new moon, first day. The sun is in the 4th gate, okay? And it's in the 4th gate for 30 days. Month 2, new moon, it's the first day. And the sun will be in the 5th gate for 30 days. And and the moon days is 30 days for month 2 and 30 days for month 1. Okay? Then we have month 3, again, new moon, first day. The sun is now in the 6th gate for 31 days because now we have one of our 4 appointed days of separation, which this one would be worldly called the solstice. And then we have a 30 days of the moon. All right. And then we have month 4, new moon, first day. The sun is now in the 6th gate still, but it's in there for 30 days, all right? And then our moon days are now 29. Month 5, new moon, first day. Sun is now in the 5th gate for 30 days. Moon days are 29. Month 6, new moon, first day. Sun is now in the 4th gate for 31 days. Moon days are 29. Month 7, new moon, first day. Sun is now in the 3rd gate for 30 days. Month 8, new moon, first day. The sun is now in the 2nd gate for 30 days. All right. Let's see. All right. And now we have month 9. Where are you at? Month 9. New moon, first day. Sun is now in the 1st gate for 31 days. Moon days are 30. And then month 10, new moon, first day. Sun is still in the 1st gate for 30 more days. And the moon days are 29. Month 11th, new moon, first day. Sun is now in the 2nd gate for 30 days. Moon days are 29. And the 12th month, new moon, first day. The sun is in the 3rd gate for 31 days. We know what that is. We have an equinox, or one of the 4 appointed days of separation. And there's a star for each one of those that'll come out for 91 days, a separate star for each of those 4 days. The moon days are 29. As far as a calibration or a recalibration of cycles and such, those are not mentioned in the book of Jubilees or Enoch. I've seen some teaching on that. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm just trying to keep this focus on scriptures, whether it's Jubilees, Enoch, or the Bible, which just mostly be Enoch or Jubilees, because that's where you get these days, the Enoch calendar is, all right? Okay, so the sun has 364 days. It has 8 months of 30 and 4 months of 31 days. And then the moon days are 30 days of 6 months, which equal 180. 29 days times 6, it'll have 29 days times 6. It will equal 174. 180 and 174 equals 354. So it's 29 days of 6 months instead of that X. It should have said of. Sorry about that. Okay, we need the sun, the moon, and those 4 stars of separation to keep the true 364 days. All of them together. All right? And also, the appointed 4 days of separation, that's our equinoxes and our solstice. No moon will be seen at all. And I'll show you why in a minute. All right, so let's get out of here. Don't save. And let's go here. All right. Okay. So now we looked at it, laid out in a non-calendar form, just, typed out. Now we're going to look at it, the 364 days, in a calendar form with the moon, and also telling you what gate the sun is in with the 4 stars of the 4 appointed days of separation. All right. But I'm going to start with this, with all these together here. Because you can kind of see a pattern here. So month 1, month 4, month 7, and month 10 are your season days. And they're in yellow on the first day because that is a new moon festival according to the book of Jubilees. okay? And it has to do with Noah, all right? And then month 3, month 6, month 9, and month 12 are your 4 appointed days of separation on the 31st here, okay? That's your equinoxes and your solstice. And so when you find where you're at, and that's going to be studying that moon and studying the sun and praying, and mostly praying and waiting for the Most High. Don't get upset if you mess up. Just get back out there and watch and just wait and pray. I promise He'll show you. Okay. But yeah, so do that. Just pray and wait. But like when you find it and you get on the calendar right, and you find out what day his true day lines up on, whatever your pagan day, not yours, but whatever the pagan day is, to help keep track. When you get done and you end here for 306 on the 364th day here, you just would start right back up here on 1, because it's, you finish your 364, you start right back up here on 1. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like in a calendar form. All right, so there's month 1 with the moon laid out. And again, we're not doing any moon worship. We're just laying it out like the book of Enoch says. So we have month 1. We have our new year and our new moon festival. That spring feast is the new moon festival. And then you'll see tabernacle set up, but that's because in the Bible, it specified that. So any scripture that had to do with the month that was in there, I put in there, like as far as feasts and stuff. So we have that. And then we have, it also said to select the lamb also in there. Okay, and then we have our Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread that starts at eventide. And then we have our Feast of Unleavened Bread here. Okay, and then we have here, the sun is in the 4th gate for 30 days, and our moon days are 30. All right. Go back. All right. So, and then you'll have your scriptures that has to do with that month there. And there, let's see, there's where you'll see the new moon festivals on the 4th, the season months right there. And that's Jubilees. All right. So then we have 2nd month, starting with the moon. These are 30-day months because we have the first 3 months here. And the 3rd month, and then we have one of the 4 appointed days of separation, solstice, right here. Now, this is, you can see, we've laid out the moon. We got new moon on the first day. It is a 30 moon day month. So this right here is the 30th. So on this solstice here, see, there's not going to be any moonlight. Once you lay out the moon, according to the book of Enoch, you can see the 30th days here. We know that on her last day, her light goes out, and then she's solitary, a little dark orb, what we read earlier. So you can see there's not going to be any kind of light on our equinoxes and our solstice. All right. Okay, so then we have month 4 here. Again, new moon there, starting the first day. Now we're on 29 moon days. So there's the moon here, it's light, but then on the 30th, there's not going to be any light. Okay, she's gone. And it's month 5, still a 29 moon day. Let's see where we're at. Okay. We read earlier about 177 days, her period, this period that she's in. I have that, that is in there. So you can find it. So that is in there. Again, you can see we have, an equinox coming, or an equinox. That's the equinox, and then the next day is a season, but right there. But this is a 29-month moon day. So we have our last moon here of light, and then it's going to be dark and dark. So again, you can see laying that moon out according to the book of Enoch. On our equinox and our solstice, you're not going to see a moon. All right. So that's, how the book runs. You can see here in month 7, right here, it's loaded. We have our new moon festival, holy convocation, and we blow the shofar. It's a Sabbath. And then we have the Day of Atonement, blow the shofar. And we have a Sabbath here, holy convocation. Then our Feast of Tabernacles, or tents or booths, or whatever you want to call it, is here. It's also a 30-day month. All right. So that's how this book is set up. And I really hope that this helps. You can, don't save. You can download this. I'm going to put a link for you to download this for free. It'll have the Book of Jubilees and Equinox, or Jubilees and Enoch in it, in the book. And then you can get it in print form if you want the print. It'll be an 8x11. That will be on Amazon. But the PDF will be free because the Most High says so. But if you want it in print form, I have what's it called? A draft or whatever. I like it. So, but it looks like this. That's the cover. And you'll get what I just showed you in the other thing. You can see you'll have all your months, and then you'll have where you go. Oop. Let me hurry because time's a ticking. You'll have the Book of Enoch in here, and also the Book of Jubilees. It'll have like a little cover like that. I think I just seen it. You have the Book of Jubilees, the Book of Divisions there, and then at the end, you will have, oops, that's still there. Let me get a eraser so I can explain what I'm doing there. Okay, so this is like a Sungate sample. And so you can kind of understand what the sun's doing when it goes in and out of those gates, or it changes gates, okay? All right, so I laid a map out so to kind of look, so you can kind of tell. Facing, you got like Brazil and South America facing south, and, Europe and Alaska and all of them, Russia and all of them up there. Okay, so when we, are here, somewhere in here, we're in our spring now, okay? And then goes here, and then here, and that's when Alaska, somewhere up there, will have its light, because you can see the sun is north. So our summer's that goes north. And when it comes back down, and then it's in our next, not here, but here for our next equinox, the sun starts going here south, and that's when Brazil and all of them get their summer and spring, and poor Alaska up here gets no light at all. All right, and then of course right here it says in Enoch that when the sun sets, it turns north to return to its proper gate in the east. So we see it go down in the west, but it always turns and goes north. That gate's going to be there for you. And then lastly, we have, not lastly, because they're in a printed, you'll have these empty calendars in there too, so you can write in and keep track of things yourself, because, the other one's loaded with the moon and stuff, so you can do this yourself. And then there's a calendar to go you can cut out and take out with you. And so that's about it. I hope that it helped understanding how that works and how we need the sun, the moon, and the stars, because the Most High says so. He made those. So anyway, I'll talk to you later, and I hope that this book is a blessing to you, and I hope I not guided anybody wrong. So have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.